In this video, we are going to talk about 10 most dangerous neighborhoods in the US, 2024 update. So before start watching, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for the future updates. Have you ever wondered which US communities are the riskiest? There are numerous distinct communities in the US, and some are more secure than others. 10 communities have been identified by us as having greater safety hazards, primarily as a result of crime. Downtown, Los Angeles. The US's most dangerous neighborhood is S. Los Angeles Street, Boyd Street, S. San Pedro, and East 5th Street. This neighborhood has 347 crimes per 1,000 residents, making residents and visitors nervous. According to the 5-year American Community Study, this neighborhood has 239 expected crimes per year. The poll found that locals earn less than $10,000 per year. These numbers are 99.8% lower than the national average. The survey found 83% of this block's population was male. A large male population is typically blamed for high crime rates. Also, 80% of this area's population was 16+, uneducated, and unemployed. Compared to the national average, LA downtown had 99% unemployment. It's no surprise this community made the list given its lack of jobs and education. Belmont, Detroit. Belmont has an 65% greater crime rate than the national average, according to FBI data from 2021. The Belmont neighborhood has a 1 in 8 crime rate. According to the data, Belmont had 14,947 crimes per 100,000 residents, compared to 1,839 nationally. Belmont property values are affected by high crime. Belmont properties have lost value, according to Bridgamy. Belmont residents struggle to sell their homes and migrate to safer neighborhoods due to property values falling. Fiskhorn and Gresham Avenue have high crime rates, but Belmont's 32-block wide rate is higher. Orange Mound, Memphis. Being one of the first neighborhoods in the US where black families could buy land and build homes, it's culturally rich. Today, Orange Mound is struggling. It's important to lock your automobile because burglaries and robberies are common. That doesn't imply it's soulless. Basketball games and church services still draw people here. Let's face it, high unemployment and poverty have left a mark, as seen in rundown buildings and heard in residents' experiences. Downtown, East St. Louis, Illinois. As the city core, East St. Louis downtown covers a large chunk of the state. A relevant data set found 99% more single mothers in downtown East St. Louis than the national average. The neighborhood is also poor economically. More than 75% of children live in poverty. The huge number of ignorant residents explains the rising crime rate. 1 in 10 downtown residents are victims of crime. Residents and visitors to this community may find these data disconcerting. Overtown, Miami. It's in Miami, one of Florida's most liberal cities, with diverse lifestyles and safe neighborhoods. Overtown faces violence and poverty, which cannot be overlooked. Overtown's murals and art initiatives reflect its background as a black culture and entertainment powerhouse. Though creative, there are traces of struggle, closed businesses, and police cars on patrol. Theft and drug issues might be safety concerns. Quigley, Albuquerque. Immigration has greatly impacted national security, raising crime rates in several towns. As Quigley is in New Mexico and borders Mexico, crime has escalated because of immigration. Spot Crime reports that Quigley is a frequent victim of crime. However, Quigley has long had high crime rates. Quigley had a record high crime rate of 1,396% above the national average in 2021. Many Albuquerque residents still call Quigley a war zone due to its high crime rate. Residents of Quigley have a 5 times higher crime rate than the national average. Quigley property values are up 6.7% from last year. Sandtown, Winchester, Baltimore. Sandtown, Winchester, Baltimore, is notoriously difficult. It has a high crime rate and poor economy. Residents also praise the community and friendships. Let's face it, safety matters. Just because Sandtown, Winchester is struggling doesn't mean Baltimore is dangerous. Baltimore has several safe and pleasant places to eat and wander in the park. If you're considering visiting or living in Baltimore, Remember that the city has more to offer than one neighborhood. 5th Ward, Houston. Houston's 5th Ward has a dubious reputation. Its high crime and poverty rates contrast with Houston's reputation as a desirable location to live. Even in 5th Ward, people and organizations work together to enhance the community for future generations. Peabody-Darst-Webby, St. Louis. Despite a 1,210% higher crime rate than the national average, Peabody-Darst-Webby house values are rising. The median home price is $167,000, 47% higher than the state average. Despite its great property value, Peabody is notorious for its high crime rate. Residents struggle to sell their residences due to the high crime rate, forcing them to live in insecure conditions. Angelica Weisinger, a deceased Peabody citizen, warned locals of a shooting at any time. Despite local PD efforts, Peabody crime persists and worsens. The authorities have advised locals to keep alert and take safety precautions. Camden, New Jersey. Camden's high crime rate has long been a source of controversy. It frequently makes news for the wrong reasons. Even with a number of redevelopment initiatives, such as more police presence and community projects, the city's safety issues persist. But that's not the entire story. Camden is also home to a strong community that is making a lot of effort to affect change. Better work possibilities, education, and a higher standard of living for locals are being pushed for by neighborhood organizations and activists. What do you think about our videos? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit the subscribe button before you go.